Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 4 in the Modern Times campaign in the mission State of Emergency. Well, we have to solve all the world's problems, apparently.
Tropico is currently short on cash. What is your take on the situation, Penultimo?
I blame global warming.
I knew it.
Right, now we just need money to completely renovate the palace. Kind of a pity to see it go, but oh well. Things change. Alright, so the farms have been upgraded, so to speak. Upgrade is relative, in my opinion. I find the farms a little bit more confusing right now, because basically biofarms have three settings: corn, food crops, cash crops. Which is fine, but it doesn't really tell me how much they're producing. Or a very easy way to calculate what they're producing, because food crops basically means it produces all the banana, papaya and pineapple in the same farm, as is demonstrated by the crops that are growing here in equal measure. I have no idea how that stacks against any regular farm. The only real advantage is that you only need 4 workers for one farm here, whereas I need
This time
6.
I am not giving you a choice, Presidente. A prison ship full of convicted criminals is en route to your island. You are hereby ordered to accept them as Tropican citizens.
Well, we would love to welcome them, what we can't do to the llama flu. Yeah, that's fine. I currently have enough people. But I need some money. Let's just try to get the plantations going. I still think the plantations are probably a better structure for income than the switching over to cash crops. Simply because it's the biofarms kinda, I am not entirely sure how to rate their efficiency, because the plants they grow all have different needs, aside from the corn function, of course. Whereas the plantation, I know what I'm dealing with that.
It is like we are stuck in a vicious spiral.
Yeah, well, there's not much I can do about that. And I want to do stuff about that, but I can't. But at the very least, we should now be able to export stuff, if we're not consuming everything we're getting. And in conjunction with the fish farms and the remaining corn farms I still have, that should be doable. Alright. Well, luckily, there's plenty of replacements for him.
Presidente, Tropicans await
There's
elections
no need for a
next.
speech. The borehole mine has been unlocked. Now that's a kind of unique building in its own right. The borehole mine, you don't need to set it to any particular deposit. It'll just mine whatever is available, and potentially it will never run out. It'll reduce based on the fact that there is nothing left in the soil, but it will never actually run out. Well, looks like the criminals are dying off on their own. That's useful. It's too bad I can't really do anything about it. I just need a little bit of cash flow to keep going.
The International Health Organ.
Alright, let's get a Teamster's office going so I can more efficiently export stuff. And I think it's now safe to demolish these buildings.
Wonderful, Presidente.
Alright, that's instantly completed. Let's get a corn farm going. And then I'm out of money. Right. Food and resources. Let's get a labor camp going. It doesn't have to be efficient. Right. Just give me some money and I'll deal with the criminal problem. Although it looks like the criminals are taking care of themselves, which is kind of fine. Alright. Give me monies, please.
No me interesa.
Alright. Oops. Didn't know that function existed. Didn't need it. Alright. Job. Criminal.
¿Qué ocurre?
Arrest.
¿Qué necesitas?
Arrest.
¿Excelencia?
Arrest.
¿Qué necesitas?
Arrest.
¿Qué ocurre?
Arrest.
Muy buenas.
Arrest.
¿Sí?
¿Qué necesitas?
Arrest.
Muy buenas.
Arrest.
¿Sí? Buenas tardes.
Arrest.
Ajá.
Buenas tardes. Muy buenas.
Alright, that was a good waste of money. Let's get some proper ranches going on. Now the organic ranch has a slight advantage over the regular ranches in that it doesn't need any space, so to speak. Alright, we are exporting pineapples, which is good. Now exporting coffee. Is there anything else that I currently make that could be of use? Let's see, tobacco is not particularly important. How about cigars? Cigars would do it. I could always build the borehole mine, but I kinda don't feel like doing that. And I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Presidente, we are almost done. Unfortunately, the presidency was held up.
Alright, let's just get the presidency going. From the palace to the presidency, which gives me a little bit more security. Come on, you slackers, get the people off the streets that I marked.
Presidente, our Minister of...
President, the U.S. Senate is not happy.
Not yet. That's not so bad, I guess. Well, I am making enough coffee and all that.
The most luxurious and important building on our island was just renovated and now looks grander than ever.
I kind of like the old palace better.
A glorious leader such as our El Presidente cannot live in a humble dwelling forever, Sonny.
Humble? According to Miss Pineapple, the old palace had 15 bedrooms.
God told me last night.
Yeah, God can tell you a great many things. That doesn't make him true. Alright, let's get rid of all the ranches. And wait for some money to flow in. The solar power plant has been unlocked. And Francisco Franco is dead. Oh well. Alright. Organic ranch. Again, I'm not entirely sure how the fertility of the soil matters to these ranches, but we will see. And since I did unlock it, let's put down a cannery. And let's dig for some salt, because I'm certainly feeling salty enough already. Right, any edicts unlocked that I can issue? Festival of Love. Yeah, I don't have a tourism industry. Don't want an alliance. Let's just see about keeping our costs under control. Alright, there's 3 more criminals remaining.
It's like we are stuck in a vicious spiral, Presidente. The more crime we have, the more policemen we need. And the more policemen we recruit, the more crime we seem to have.
Alright.
¿Qué ocurre?
¿Qué necesita?
Buenas tardes.
Right, there's 2 criminals remaining. And that's fine. Alright, let's build a sanatorium. I need to upgrade the wealth and the healthcare of the people before I lose too many.
Sometimes I feel like the whole world is conspiring to bring us down, Presidente. We dealt with the crime wave, but now the global economy is in chaos. I think it started with a butterfly flapping its wings in an American bank or something.
Expect wildly fluctuating prices, hyperinflation, and stockbrokers dumping off tall buildings. Antonio Lopez suggests that we counter these disturbing trends by developing a strong economy of our own. The Tropican dollar will become the new Swiss franc of the Caribbean. Or not. Alright. Well, let's build another cannery then, once I can afford that.
The treasury is empty, Presidente. I know what we should do. Let's print some money. All the cool nations are doing it.
Nope. Because we will be solvent the moment the boat comes in.
A new rehab facility just opened its doors for all of you depressed people.
Isn't it just wonderful to be depressed in Tropico?
Alright, the boat should be coming in any moment now. Well, so far the disasters have not been too disastrous. Alright, so we could make some bank of making gold. I have enough unemployed people that would actually work. Alright, can I build another? No, not yet, because... Alright, I want another biofarm for the corn. So I can feed the children of the corn. Can I build a roadway out here? Yes, I can. And we want another factory, another cannery in fact. Simply because otherwise I will never have enough. And as long as we're building stuff, let's get the borehole mine going. And if I wanted to take full advantage of the economic collapse, I could always build a tourism industry. Right, you can have money, you beggars. Alright. Let's give
What
the
do you
school a
want?
boost.
I'm busy ruling.
Alright.
We're on the right course, Presidente. According to my charts, we should continue to export quality tropic and industrial goods. When the global economy stabilizes, Tropico will truly emerge as the Switzerland of the Caribbean.
Alright, so we just need 1,000 goods, and we're golden. That is easy enough. As soon as I have some money, I'll get right on that.
Presidente,
No.
I have something.
Right, the food quality in these places is good enough. Now I can no longer set what type of animal is being raised in here, so I'm gonna guess that all 3 animal types are being raised in here. I think I'm correct on that. Let's just quickly unlock the jewelry factory. And I will see you all next time. Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 4 in the Modern Times campaign. Alright, we have to deal with all the panic. Stop panicking, you fools. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And me. Because you'll get a royal boot up your ass. Yeah, I still think plantations are way more efficient than the cash crops, but I can't be certain of that because there's no real way to tell. Because again, the cash crops basically just divide the load. That doesn't really work. I can't really show it.
Presidente, the question of this...
Alright, so coffee, tobacco and sugar don't like the same ground, so it's very difficult to place that particular farm in any real good location. Yeah, I've got canaries, so why not?
Presidente, have you heard of the new exploit?
Yeah, that's very good to hear. Alright, industry, jewelry factory. And let's get a Teamster's office going here as well. Right. Let's reform healthcare. Now this is not an instantaneous thing. It'll take some time. But once it's finished, it will ensure that all the healthcare on Tropico will be permanently increased. And that's always nice. I could upgrade these modern apartment blocks with some doorman kiosks so that it will stop generating crime, but the crime is not that bad anyway. Not getting any more requests for stopping stuff. Right, what do the people want? Let's see, they're overall quite happy. Job quality is a bit low, but there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, I'm not going to build a cathedral. What I need is a water treatment plant. That'll make everyone happy. The National Bank has been unlocked. Alright, that's another new building. Rather than a very small building that you can fit everywhere, you get this huge monstrosity, which can do anything. I'm not too fussed about building a bank right now. I just really want to win. And it looks like we're gonna do that, just that. Alright. Come on, peoples. You can do it. Where are my dock workers? Stuck in traffic. Sure, I'll build an army base. Yeah, most of the buildings that I currently haven't shown will be shown later on. Just don't particularly feel like finishing them off right now. Oh, crap. And I don't think there's any particular place on the island where I'm safe from the tsunami, so...
The
Armoring.
best wave of my
I'm the owner
owner of the oil tanker parked in the center of the city. Please contact the authorities. If not removed, soon your vehicle will be towed and you will be fined for blocking public traffic.
Right, well. Isn't that just peachy? And he's destroyed the armory, which I can now not replace because the SWAT building has taken its place.
I have defeated the Tropican crisis, even with Van Hoof's help hindering me every step of the way. Once again, Brunhilde Van Hoof stood against me. Once again, I have vanquished her. She should have learned not to mess with El Presidente the first time around. Going up against one of my old enemies while entertaining was a bit bizarre. The Hoof is smart enough to know that she has no chance of beating me. Perhaps she had help, an unseen ally. Or perhaps she was simply a distraction meant to disrupt my plans. The important thing is that Tropico's economy is back on track. Now I can focus on the larger picture.
Indeed. And that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.